everybody. So today we are back with another ABCs quick start video, and it's going to be F is for functional API testing. And this one's a bit more complicated than what we've been doing, folks. So we're going to take it nice and easy. I might check my cheat sheet so then I can become your cheat sheet. All right, so we started out with our project dashboard. I created the project. You know how to do that. We're old pros at this point, aren't we? So we're going to go over here to our API testing button. We need to create a folder to start out. So we're going to call it API testing. We're going to be extraordinarily original here. No spaces are allowed. Learn something new every day, folks. API, no space, testing. All right, so we're going to create a request because when we do the API testing, I mean, if you have a website, you know what this is, but you create a request, you get a call, the front end talks to the back end, yada, yada, yada. You want to know more about it? Shameless plug to my functional API blog post. All right, so we're going to start with the new request name, and I assume that it's not going to be no spaces. So we're going to call it get user name. Okay. So you see this words. I got this. You see this URL here. This is a very cool site called Request, and it creates data for you so you can test your API calls and make sure that things work. It's very handy. So for each user, they've got an ID, an email, first name, last name, and they even have an avatar, which is pretty cool. So we're going to start out with input mapping. We're going to start out with our key. It's going to be URL, and that's going to be the request site. Alrighty. Then we're going to do get, and we're not going to do this. We're going to do 3 curly brackets, URL, put our key in there, close curly brackets, and then over here, I'm going to take this request. Okie dokie. So we have the parameters that automatically fill in, authorization, no authorization. We don't need to do anything with this. We're just doing super simple stuff here, mostly because super simple is all I know how to do. Alrighty, so we got the output mapping. We're going to call it response, and value we'll do $sign response. Okay. Then go up here to create. All right, so now we have a call. So we're going to go back to our project dashboard. We're going to create a goal. We're going to call it fill in name. And we're going to start with Rocket Shop, our lovely site here. Create an adverse journey. Navigate to. Yeah, and that's going to be user. So we'll do click user. All right, and now we're going to do our API call. So API testing.get username. Empty parentheses to represent the URL. Return our variable, which we called response. Returning response. So now we're going to get our name from our API call. So we're going to do type $sign response.data.data.email in quotations username. Save and run. Click the right buttons. We did it. All right. There was some trial and error. I do admit to putting quotation marks around the response.data.data.email, but I realized is that you can't actually do that because it will put what's in the quotation marks directly into the field. So I just deleted the quotation marks and we were good to go. It auto-populated from request. So this was simple. Actually, it was simple. There wasn't trial and error, but when you want to more complicated things, there's going to be whoopsies. But it was surprisingly easy. So I was able to make my API folder, call the info, and then use it in a functional test. This is actually really cool. Every time I do something that I think is going to be so complicated, even if I have a few little steps that I mess up, I'm still like blown away by how easy it is. Once you do it and you understand it, you're like, oh, this is simple. It's going to take you 2 seconds to do this again. This is everything just so much faster and easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling about how easy it is, even though this is genuine. I'm still surprised at how easy this is. Anywho, I will see you guys next week for G. I hope you guys keep coming back, although you probably just keep coming back to see me misspell things 3 times, have to back up and type it again, which I don't blame you. All right, I'll see you guys later.